Hey y'all, my name is Mary Maxine, also known as Kinky Curly Mary, and in today's video I am going to be sharing with you all my top 3 insecurities. I honestly thought that this would be so important to share because as a woman of color, I think it is important to just be able to use my voice and just explicitly show myself, like the real raw version of me. And I wanted to be able to just express what it is that I go through on a daily basis and how I overcome them. I would like to send a huge thank you to CurlMix for collaborating with me in this video. I truly do enjoy their products. Their products are handmade and they use the best of the best ingredients in all of their products, honestly. So thank you so much to CurlMix for this collaboration. And I honestly hope you all enjoyed this video because this is me coming to you all raw and just sharing what I go through as me, Mary. But without any further ado, we're just gonna hop into the video so that y'all can see what it is that I want to share with you all. As a human, I do have insecurities. Some insecurities are honestly easier to overcome than others. But overall, I do work on my insecurities daily because I want to improve as a person, as well as a content creator, and just overall just learn to love myself for me. I say all this to say that I do have a couple of insecurities, but my top 3 insecurities include 1, not feeling good enough. Some days are honestly better than others, but there are times when I do feel as if I am not good enough and I start to mope around and I start to just think about things like, why me, or why am I feeling such and such, or why is this happening to myself? Or, you know, I start to get in my head and sometimes it just overcomes like my overall spirit and it causes me not to want to do whatever it is that I have to do. One way that I overcome this feeling is actually to grab my mirror and tell myself repeatedly that I am worthy until I start to feel it. A lot of people use affirmations on a daily to just hype themselves up. And honestly, it does work because when you start to repeat something over and over again, like you honestly get the vision in your head, you're able to actually see and understand it. So I want y'all to practice this with me. Right now I have my mirror in my hand, and what I'm going to do is look into my mirror and tell myself that I am worthy, because I am worthy. And I want you to tell yourself that you are worthy as well, because you are worthy. So we are going to say, I am worthy 5 times. Honestly, if you want, you can say it more than 5 times, but I think 5 times should be good enough. I am worthy. I am worthy. I, Mary Maxine, am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. Now, this might seem ridiculous, but honestly, this has helped me so much when it comes to feeling as if I am not good enough, because I need to honestly simply remind myself that I am worthy. I am worthy in the space that I am in. I belong in the space that I am in. Another way for me to overcome this feeling of not being good enough is honestly to surround myself with people that love and support me. So whether that's your friends, your families, people that are in your niche, it is important to just remind yourself that you are not only worthy, but also to just let people spread their love around you. This could mean like going out and having fun. This could mean just calling a friend and just, you know, venting to them and letting them know. But it is important to have someone by your side to help uplift your spirits, because you need to remember that you are worthy. A theme that I'm going to stick to in this video is being worthy. The last thing that I like to do to overcome this feeling of not feeling good enough is just to remind myself who I am. So what does that mean? I am Mary Maxine. I make hair content. I am a college student. I work on campus as well. So what I like to do is just remind myself who I am, and I need to remember always what my worth is. It is important for me to just share that with myself, because I need to know, like I need to physically remember that my worthiness equals to my happiness. So me feeling worthy will make me feel happy. So I like to just hype myself up in the morning by reminding myself that I am worthy and surrounding myself with people that I love, as well as honestly just reminding myself of who I am. The second insecurity is rejection. And to be more specific, that feeling of being rejected, whether it is in daily life or by a brand or just by somebody that I didn't honestly anticipate being rejected by, that is something that I honestly struggle with, and I still do struggle with it, but I am learning to deal with it. So one way that I overcome rejection is by reminding myself that there are going to be some yeses in life and there are also going to be some no's. But it is important to remember that at the end of the day, that rejection does not determine who I am. I determine who I am. I have spent hours emailing brands or just trying to network with people, and while sometimes people do tell me yes, so I hear yes and I get excited, there are times where I do get no. Like, I am human, and honestly not everyone is going to see your worth. And that's okay. It's okay, honestly, to be rejected because not everything is for you. And when one door closes, another door honestly opens. So it is important to realize that in life, you will get rejections, but you will also get approvals. You'll get yeses. That's in regards to just your daily life. So for example, you know, me being a college student, if I get rejected in the sense that like a professor doesn't see my vision when it comes to a project or so, I can work around it by either A, trying to express to my professor where I was coming from, or B, try to work with my professor and incorporate my professor's thoughts as well as my thoughts and coming to terms with stuff. And then in regards to rejection for brands and stuff, I honestly just learned to deal with it. I learned to deal with it by telling myself that there is going to be an opportunity that is better for me, and when I get that opportunity, it is going to be a blessing. The final insecurity that I have is the feeling of not fitting in. So this is the third insecurity, and this insecurity honestly hits home because most of my life I've honestly felt like I haven't fit into a lot of things. But for this instance, I just feel as if sometimes I don't fit in because I don't like to be in the mix of things. Like, I don't like to just be like, you know, whatever's trending. I don't like to be a part of that. I just feel as if like I'm my own person. Sometimes it's hard not being able to fit in, but then other times I see it as a blessing because like I'm unique and like I shine brighter. And I don't know like how to really explain it, but this insecurity, it stemmed from me being a dark-skinned girl in the first grade and, you know, looking different from everybody. I always felt as if like I never really felt like Mary Maxine belonged. And it's not to say that I wasn't accepted, it was just more so me just feeling as if like because I look different, I don't belong wherever it is that I am at. To overcome this insecurity, I like to remind myself that there's only one me. And I know this is like, you know, so cliche or whatever, but to me it's important to say this, and this kind of ties into my first insecurity as well. But it is important for me to just remember who I am and what it is that I do, and that there is only one me. And it's okay to be unique. It's okay to not feel as if you fit in, because you don't need to fit in. Like, not every puzzle is meant to connect with another puzzle. I will find a puzzle that connects with me, but for now I'm just cooling, and it's honestly okay. So with that in mind, my three insecurities are that I feel as if I am not good enough, I am nervous about rejection, and sometimes I feel as if I don't fit in. And like I was mentioning throughout the video, I do love to look at affirmations or recite affirmations, and actually I do have a book that I'd like to share with you all. This book is called Daily Rituals by Phoebe Garnsworthy, and this book is honestly filled with love. There are positive affirmations to attract love, happiness, and peace. So what I actually like to do is just flip through the book and find like a random like page to read. So for example, one page says, I let go of regret and create space for new beginnings. And with this book, what you can do is look in the mirror like I did previously, and you can recite these affirmations until you feel as if like you've embedded it into your soul. Another affirmation that I like to read and tell myself is, my happiness is a choice that I make every day. These affirmations honestly helped me get through everyday self-doubt, and this book has helped me just learn to love me for me, because there's only one me. I know I keep saying this in this video, but I want y'all to understand that there's only one you and there's only one me, and this means that you are a light, you are important, and I want you to understand that even though you might have insecurities, your insecurities do not make you. You make yourself. Thank you so much for tuning into today's video. I really do hope that this video is relatable to some of you, and I can help some of you just get over some of your insecurities. For me personally, it is important for me to just keep working and pushing and just forgetting all the negative thoughts that may muster up in my head. I just wanted to be able to just express to you all that I am, you know, human. I go through things as well, and despite being a content creator, it is important to just learn yourself and learn what it is that makes you tick. Thank you so much to CurlMix also for collaborating with me in this video. I truly do love your products, and I just think this is awesome that I'll be able to just explain and express to my audience what it is that I go through just being Mary in general. But that is all for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will catch y'all when I catch y'all, hopefully in another video. So let's get it. Peace and love always. Bye bye, y'all.